Hello and welcome to Deborah Hanson Read with Me. I'm Deborah Hanson, and today we're going to do a quick review of Chapter 4 of Chains by Laurie Halse Anderson. It's just going to be a quick summary. I have some slides that I'm going to share with you just in case you need to take some notes. But to be honest, right now, this chapter is really short. If you have your book, you probably noticed it's about two or three pages. So not too much to say about this chapter. Very, very quick read. If you want to hear the chapters read in totality, then you can just follow me on look at my other videos where I actually read the whole book. So that's maybe easier for you to follow along and understand. The summaries really don't take the place of reading the book, obviously, but they do kind of give you a nutshell idea, which is why I call it In a Nutshell. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Okay, so basically in this chapter, they are on the boat. They're going to New York. Isabella and Ruth are on the ship, and they're actually secretly hoping they get shipwrecked and never make it because I think that they're quite nervous at this point. So they really are worried. The voyage is not pleasant. Isabella spends most of the voyage throwing up, basically, seasick, and fearing of like what's coming next, like what's awaiting her in New York. So we've met the Locktons right now. We already get a sense that they're not exactly the nicest people. So, they're a little bit worried. So there's a lot of apprehension, before they get there. So she's not feeling well. She doesn't know what's happening. So you can just imagine, we know that Isabel's probably around 13 years old. So she's young, right? And she's got her little sister and she's worried about her. So there's a lot of emotions going on in Isabel's mind right now as they're traveling to New York. She's worried because also as she leaves Rhode Island, it means that she's leaving her parents behind. Now, we know her mom and dad have passed away, but she feels like as she moves away from them, she's actually leaving them behind. And one of the things that her mother used to say is ghosts couldn't travel over water. And so that's really playing in her mind as well, because now she's really disconnecting from her family and what she knows, and she's going to the unknown. So that was pretty much the chapter in a nutshell. I would say if you're looking for a quote for this chapter, I think this is a really good one. They kept moving us over the water, stealing us away from our ghosts and our ancestors who cried salty rivers into the sand. That's where Mama was now, wailing at the water's edge, while her girls were pulled out of sight under white sails that cracked in the wind. So I think this is a really good image because what it's doing is it's basically closing that chapter of her life and opening another chapter. And it actually has that feeling of sadness and mournfulness of leaving her ghosts behind. We know that in the first chapter, she was at the cemetery trying to contact her mom because, ghosts come in, before sunrise and things like that. So this is kind of a good chapter to sort of show that transition now to their new life in New York. So hopefully that was helpful. And if you like my videos, please subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And so, yeah, and then leave me a comment and I always answer. So have a great day. Hope this was helpful. Thank you.